Good morning. We're here with Max. You met him earlier, and I'm going to tell you what, this horse at Quest Stables is one of the most gentle horses I've ever met. He really knows how to stay still and does not spook very easily. They say that, of course, every horse has its day, but we're going to talk a little bit about grooming right now. And of course, it's very important to groom your horse every day when you are a horse owner. I'm joined by Terry Anderson. She's here at Quest this morning, waking up early with us. What does it take to groom a horse properly?
To groom a horse properly, you start with a hard brush first, and it'll bring all the dirt to the surface, and you can use a curry comb. And then we take what's called a flick brush. It's a really soft brush, and he may not have any dirt on him from yesterday, but you groom them with the hard, it brings it to the top, and then you'll flick the dust off of them. And then as you're doing that, you go completely up and down their legs, and we use combs on their manes. While we're doing that, we always feel the horses to make sure there's no sore spots or hard spots. We check their legs to make sure there's no heat in their legs or there's any swelling. And you kind of just put your hands all on the horse all the way around just to make sure that there are no problems anatomically with the horse today. There's some dust there coming up. We do it every day, and sometimes we have volunteers coming out in the afternoons that want to just play with the horses, and they'll groom them again. So it's really important. We pick their hooves out in the mornings. We will oil their hooves, just keeping them healthy. We check inside their ears, you'll check inside their mouth. It's just keeping a hands-on, and just so that you can tell like how they feel today, and then we can tell if there's anything different that has changed sometime in case they're having a problem.
So it sounds like it's not just grooming the horse. It's actually not just combing their hair. It's actually doing kind of a health examination every day.
Right, and I do that mostly in the morning, and then the other volunteers will come out and they do the actual just playing and the brushing. And the more hands-on with the horses, the tamer they get. Whenever we groom horses, especially if we have a child helping us, we all stay on the same side. So if for any reason he would startle, he has an escape path. We do 9 of the horses, and like I said, we try to get their hooves done every day just to check them, especially if they've been outside, so you can keep them clean because you can develop hoof problems. It's pretty easy. It doesn't take long to do one horse. You can probably get a horse done in 2 or 3 minutes when you're just doing it quick.
Well, when you're an expert at that, right? Well, wonderful. We're going to leave you with Max here, and we're going to tell you a bit about what they also offer here at Quest Stables. They offer riding lessons. Of course, this is a nonprofit organization run completely by volunteers and donor dollars, but you also offer therapy sessions as well as riding lessons. We've got Adeline. She's on the horse this morning. We're going to get a little bit of her riding in just a second, but we're going to talk a little bit about therapy because that's one thing that you do here. You've got a new designation to be a therapy location for folks who have mental health issues.
Correct. Erin and myself were just certified in the mental health certification in PATH, which is the Professional Association for Therapeutic Horsemanship. So we actually had 2 certifications, our physical disability certification and our mental health certification. So as you can see, Adeline is on Echo, and Echo is actually one of our rescue horses. Adeline is Erin's daughter, so she likes to come out and, you know, get her lessons in too. So it's just nice to see our rescue horses fulfill a need that we have here in Quincy. You know, they're being cared for properly. You know, they've come so far. Some of these horses were in manure 2 feet deep in their stalls and unable to walk. The conditions that they come to us in are completely unimaginable. And just to see them, you know, especially Echo, this horse, to see him come and be able to provide lessons for our students, it's just wonderful. It's really it's just wonderful for our community. It's wonderful for our kids, our volunteers, the instructors. It's all around really a great thing.
It's a win-win for everybody. Really. Now, do you guys want to take a round around the arena for us this morning? Show us what you can do, Adeline. She was recently in a horse show, and of course, one of the daughters of a volunteer and board member here. So a lot of fun things going on at Quest Stables. One of them, riding lessons, and of course, therapy as well.